Inside early spring Smith's Garden Town and Wild Birds Unlimited, right over the overpass on the Seymour Highway. This is Katherine. She's the expert for bird watching in the Wichita Falls and Lawton area. And it's time for them to get their nesting. Aren't they coming in nesting about now?
You'll be seeing a lot of birds with some courtship behaviors.
Yeah.
You'll be hearing a lot of singing because, of course, the singing is what attracts a mate. And there are some things that you can really do to help nesting birds. In some parts of the country, there are a lot of the birds that use bird houses, or we call them nest boxes. Here in this part of the country, the only birds that you would mainly put out nest boxes for would be wrens, and those would be these small boxes, or eastern bluebirds, if you happen to live in a place close to one of the lakes where there are some eastern bluebirds. But most of the birds here nest in trees or in bushes without a box or a cavity. So you can help them out by putting out nesting material. Now, a lot of people think, well, I'm going to put some dryer lint because it feels so nice and soft and fluffy. No, dryer lint is awful for nesting birds because when it gets wet, it mats down and gets really hard and the little birds get cold. So you don't want dryer lint. They say, oh, I'm going to comb out my dog's long hair and put it out for the birds. Remember that you put insecticides on your dogs to protect them against fleas, and those are very bad for the birds, so they don't want your dog hair to nest with. What they want is pure cotton or alpaca that hasn't got a lot of dyes and other chemicals in it. So we sell some of the nesting material here in a couple of different forms that is really pure and clean, so it won't hurt the baby birds in the nest. But the other things that you can do is provide the right kind of food for nesting birds, and that would include foods that have extra calcium, high quality seeds, mealworms, and all of those are the things that you'll find here at Wild Birds Unlimited. So help out the nesting birds. They'll raise more babies more successfully if they have access to good, high quality food.
Get those birds into your backyard and start your spring early at Wild Birds Unlimited right inside Smith's Garden Town Farms.